and welcome. I am the game commentator for GameBase, and this is Sonic Forces. This game was inspired by Sonic Dash, as maybe some of you guys know, and it is a runner game. But instead of being an endless runner like a game like Subway Surfers, it is a basic runner where players choose a character and race against each other online in real time on one of many finite tracks which are actually selected at random. So do not select your own track, it's randomly selected. Before I play a game and show you guys what it's like, let's just go through the menu and see what the game's interface looks like. So this is the front page, the home. We have in front of us Sonic. This is the classic Sonic character that we have unlocked. It's a common character. When we go into progress, we see different tiers and the different tracks. So here, the tier 1 track list: Pyramid Valley, Temple Gates, Street Retreat. So when you are in tier 1 and you play a game, you play on one of these. Again, chosen randomly. And so I personally myself am on tier 2, and so I have 3 new tracks. 2 of them are easy, one of them is a medium track. And so one thing I can show you guys is that chest rewards do increase from tiers. So in tier 1, say the silver chest, basic chest, is just 20 cards. The golden is 90 cards. When you're in tier 2, you get 25 cards with the silver chest and 100 cards with the golden chest. So as you climb the ranks, the cards you get from each chest increase. Speaking of which, the cards are to unlock characters. So as you guys can see right now, I have Sonic and also Amy. They both are common characters, and that's how this game works. So there's different ranges, different groups. The characters range from common to rare to super rare to special to challenger. So let's explore some of the characters. For example, top right of the screen, you guys can see that Sonic is a common character. The game comes with Sonic and also Amy. There's another character called Classic Sonic, which is also common. There's let's see. There's a character called Tango, which is rare. If we scroll even further, there's say for example Sir Percival, which is special. So over time, as you guys get better at the game, you collect cards for the different characters, and then using rings, which is the currency in the game, you can upgrade these characters. Okay. Now before we get into any more specifics, let's play a game and see what it's like. Alright, race. So as I mentioned at the start of this video, you do go up against real world players, random players. So here it is. Okay. We're number 4th right now, that's alright. So in the game, the objective is to collect as many rings as you can. You can collect up to 100 rings in one game, and you actually get to keep those rings at the end. And also on the way, you collect different power-ups and stuff that you can either use to your advantage or to hurt other players. And just like any runner game, you have obstacles you have to dodge. So by swiping up, you jump over obstacles. By swiping down, you slide under them. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what that was, but it was definitely an obstacle. And so in different areas, there's these boosts. Oh wow, so we're first right now, and it seems like we're very close to the finish line. Did someone pass us? So really good animation in this game. Okay, so we did win. We got first, but it seems like we lost some rings. And if you are familiar with the Sonic franchise, you know that in the games, if you bump into something like any obstacle, you slow down a little bit, so you lose some velocity, but also you lose some rings. And rings are pretty important. They're a pretty big deal in the game. Nice, first place. Okay, so speaking of chests, so we just unlocked a chest This one is a victory chest, so there's free chests that you guys can get in this game which you can unlock. But then if you guys place either first or second in a race or like a run, you also get awarded with a victory chest, which is a normal chest with just better rewards, and you guys most often get character cards for several different characters, and it's just amazing. Like right now, this is the lineup for our chest. You know what? Let's open up a. Oh, great. Okay, we can collect this one right now. Let's do it. So as you guys can see, we got a couple of cards for this character. I'm not sure which one it is, but either way, we have 36 out of 90. Once we get enough cards, we can literally unlock that character. And unlocking characters, as in some games, it's not just cosmetic, so it does have advantages. So each character in this game has its own power-ups and abilities, so unlocking different characters is very important, especially because they also have different stats. So there's 3 main stats in this game: speed, acceleration, and strength. And so every character has different stats, so it's really good if you try to unlock more characters, especially the higher level ones like rare, super rare, special. And if you guys get a challenger character, I mean, that is incredible. Alright, so we have seen, the game is pretty cool. To be very honest, I really like the game. Before we move any further, let's try to open a tier 1 regular chest. Nice. So we got, that's quite a lot of coins, I mean rings. I think we're doing pretty well. Nice, so we got 20 out of 90, I think that's classic Sonic. Either way, it's some sort of Sonic, and we got quite a lot of cards. And so that's the thing, so as you can see, there's 2 chests that will take 3 hours to unlock, and then there's the tier 2 chest that takes 8 hours. So if you want, we can use rings to use rings and other currency to unlock them right away, but we don't want to do that. We want to wait. We can take our time. We don't want to waste our currency on not very important things. And so another cool feature about this game is that you can not only unlock characters, but you can also upgrade them. So right now, if you guys can see, I don't have any character cards for Sonic, but I do have character cards for Amy. So why don't we go ahead and upgrade Amy? So we're upgrading her from level 1 to level 2, which unlocks a power-up called Ice Boost. As I mentioned earlier, unlocking and upgrading characters leads to special power-ups, not just different stats. So for 100 rings, we just got an upgrade with an extra power-up. That's amazing. That is so cool. So if we want to upgrade Amy from level 2 to 3, we need 20 more cards, which again, as you play the game over a while, it's not that hard, it's achievable. Let's go through the missions real quick. So, you know, there's obviously normal like races, but then there's also missions. You know, missions help you get different chests, and you know, it helps you get rings and stuff. So right now we've completed one of the objectives, so we can collect its rewards. This is a very cool looking chest, I must say. Nice, 500 rings. Okay, nice. 25 cards for... Okay, this one right here is for an event, right? This chest, what we just did is for an event. And the cards we got, the 25 cards, are for a challenger level Sonic. I mean, it is insanely difficult to unlock. And so if you do the objectives for this event called Fists of Rage, there's a chance you might unlock this red colored, very special, I mean insanely powerful Sonic character. And so that's the cool thing about this game, is that there's different events that you guys can take part in. You know, it'll always keep you entertained, on your toes. So here below the event, we see that there's also like several normal objectives like treasure hunter. We heard you like chests, open chests to win. So if you open just 12 chests, you know, I'm already 6 out of 12 done. You get rewards for that as well. So, you know, make sure you guys go through the objectives, the different missions, and of course open your vaults from time to time. And you know, you guys can also do a party match, which is where you can join a friend's race. You can play with your friends and literally compete against them, which is absolutely amazing. You guys can create a new party match, room to race with friends. It is really cool, and that's it. And before I end off this video, I want to talk about the red currency, the red rings, which is a premium currency in this game. Now you can use these red rings to, of course, purchase chests and rings and other character cards. And you guys can either get these red rings from free chests, or you can purchase them with real money. Anyway, that is it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually, you know what? Let's play one more game before we end off the video. Let's play with Amy this time. Alright, let's do it. Okay, we got first the last time, but we have to come first this time also. We gotta try to collect as many rings as possible, and also try to avoid hitting into things so that we don't lose our rings. Always use the boost, guys. Oh my god, okay, I didn't even see that. There was an obstacle right out, like beyond the boost. Oh my god. So someone just used their power up on me to slow me down. Okay, I'm gonna slow someone down. Nice. I think I just slowed Sonic. But you know what? I like this character. It's not as good as Sonic. I think Amy might actually be a little slower than Sonic. I don't want to lose this race though. Okay, I'm gonna slow someone down. Okay, she's definitely not even close to as fast as Sonic. Oh, I should have dodged that. Oh, that's terrible. So I came third. And so, of course, I don't get the victory chest because of this, because you have to come either first or second, which is a bummer. But so as you guys can see, we got a normal chest with 4 character cards, which is not terrible. It's still something. So at least the game rewards you for a good effort. The last thing I want to mention is that these are trophies, and so depending on the ranking that you get in your runs, so the more first and second places you get, the more trophies you'll earn. And so with the trophies, there's a ranking tier system. And so, for example, right now I have 180 trophies, and so I am like somewhere around 2.5 million ranked in the world, which is pretty bad. But as you play more and more games, win more and more games, you can get a lot of trophies, which will put you on top of the tier. So that is it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to play this and check this game out on GameBase. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.